If you're a standard watcher, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out. We stream standard every day. We're trying to get the times ironed out. I think I like 10:30 to roughly 1 in the morning. So if you enjoy standard content, we also do modern content, albeit not as often right now because it's not the RCQ season for that. But we'll get back to the modern grind soon. For right now, it's the standard grind. I play all formats, goblins and everything. And if you enjoy goblins, if you enjoy content like this, like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel. This hand looks awesome. The adventures of General Kreat shall continue. Dynamite driver. Dynamite diver. There's no driver here. He's just jumping. Tab up, keep, draw. Play my lord. Is this just standard? Arcane Signet. I think we just slam General Kreat. Probably have removal, but show me the power. No removal. They could just be dead if we cast this squee next turn. Board wipe. First strike lifelink's really good. You can go squee. And then we go grease wrench. Then we attack with everything except for Lord. Eats a token, gains to 15, and takes some damage. Land's gone forever. Beautiful. This art has always just amazed me at how beautiful it is. Danitha Capuchin Paragon. It's just so good. All right. Well, the adventures of General Kreat are quite. His conquest is quite successful. His, her, they, them, whatever the goblin chooses to identify as, out of respect. Easy target. No, I don't want it. I don't want you to be an easy target. I want this game to be difficult for me. Looks to me like we're gonna go Sear Slicer into General Kreat into one of these. Yeah, let's just go Sear Slicer. So I can go General Kreat attack, ping, take 3, eat end step, ping, pass. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can do some dumb things. I can go Impact Tremors plus Bushwhacker. Okay. Is that even the best thing to do? No, but it's the coolest thing to do for sure. Ping. Combat. Swing. I shouldn't attack with the Sear Slicer. That was dumb. Next turn I can play Battlecry and pump everything. I guess it got an extra 2 damage in, so that might be worth it. Gargaroth, so it can go to 9. Battlecry. Damage. Oh my god. So close. That was awesome. I feel like they were like one spell away from being able to gain a bunch of life and stabilize, so that was awesome. Well, let's just run it back. Let's keep jamming the games. That's the fun part about playing Brawl is the games are fast. They're quick paced. You get to see your brew. Your deck building is put on full display. Yeah, this hand is very dumb. We can make one of their creatures not block because this is also a pilot or a pirate. Hello. I would like to kill your Llanowar elf because you're playing Nadu. Yeah, moment of silence for my opponent who's playing Nadu. Deafening silence. Once Upon a Time finds a land. I mean, I'm going to get this Impact Tremors in play right now. Next turn I can play Breaches. Then I can get a bunch of damage off these when I play them. So now I play Breaches. Or Breaches. General Kreat. Damage trigger. Landfall. Oh, sure, this is what they're going to combo with. Whenever a land you control enters, put a 1 counter target creature or vehicle you control. Channel X, discard this card. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then have an unsummon as well. That's what this feels like. It feels like they're going to have some form of interaction. Okay. Oh, I played the wrong land for sure. Well, at least we can get this down now. Get this down now. Then we can go to combat. Mana drain, sure. Go to combat and attack. Three. Pact negation, okay. Sometimes you can't escape Nadu. It's everywhere you go. And that's fine. You got to learn to play through busted cards. I think we're pretty good so far. As long as they don't give it lifelink somehow. Like one creature and we should be good. Even though they have the counterspell, which is tough. Fight a creature, okay. I would like to put in the command zone. Muxusay. If only, right? Or exert the Arena of Glory to cast the General Kreat with haste. Good game, opponent. Well played. Yeah, because ETB, they go to 11, then attack trigger, they take a shock, they go to 9, and then they take 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's not quite enough. Be at 5, and then a die in the air. All right. Well, if you're going to lose, it's going to be to a busted deck. And you know what? I like losing to busted decks. It's nice to see the opposite end of the spectrum because I play stupid things, but it's nice to see other stupid things working too. That's why it's the gathering. It's the gathering of silly cardboard. Oh, speaking of silly things, I'm gonna walk over here and do something silly. Oh. Alrighty then. What the hell? I'll try it. Oh, I should have looked at what I'm playing against first. I had a feeling that this board wipe, just in my soul, without even looking, I had a feeling this board wipe would be very important in this match. And god, if they're playing humans, this is gonna be super good. I will, because this has 4 toughness, have to get this mob into play first though, so that I can take out their whole board. Good old-fashioned race right here. Okay. I mean, if we're just grinding, I think I'm super heavily favored. It's kind of insane how favored I am if we're grinding. If we get another land, I can just go crack the Kreat Maker, hit the Adeline, Brother sit in, hit the board. And this will make a land next turn by attacking. No attacks. As crazy as it sounds, they're the aggressor. I'm not the aggro deck here. I'm the control deck. And misunderstanding roles is really, really important. Like, understanding what role you are in a matchup is super important for understanding how to sequence things. We drew our land. I mean, Matron's really good here. Matron can grab us a Muxus, so I'll kind of just decline, play my land. I have access to 4, potentially 5 mana if I attack. I think I'd rather do that. I'd rather go combat, attack, just to get the treasure. They can go to blocks. They won't, though, because they're the aggressor. Interesting. Because now my brothers would end. Clean sweep. I will pay 1. And I have this and a flipping fable. So next turn I can go Matron for a Muxus. Then my deck will most likely draw a land the following turn. I mean, you do it now. What? That's interesting. I think in case I draw a land, I want to get this Krenko down first, because this Reflection's not going to be around for long. If I top deck a land, I don't have to use this treasure, and I can save it for the future. Plus, as soon as I tap this Krenko, this General Kreat turns into a lethal weapon. Replay Adeline. We're both playing our token strats. No blocks. Not even on the 1/1 because I'm silly. I just want to like maximum cheese factor, I guess. Okay, we drew the land like we wanted. So now we can go General Kreat, Goblin Matron, take action for Muxus. Muxus is our board wipe prevention. I'll activate, bolt you, and pass. Now the opponent has to use this dais on my Krenko, or they just kind of die. Like I cast the Muxus, I get all the ETBs and the damage that comes with it, and then tap the Krenko after getting all the ETBs to just fireball them for lethal. So they have to board wipe or kill the General Kreat or kill Krenko. Ajani's Pride Mate. That's not a human. I guess they're not humans, they're Adeline, so they could be anything. No blocks. Again, not even blocking the human, no respect. Alright, we hit a land. So now we can play around Mana Tithe. That's something. Play this Muxus. Doorkeeper Thrall in response. Target the Krenko in response. I'll activate. So I get 1 billion damage triggers. And then I draw 2 cards. No way. No way did I draw the win with the 2 cards that they gave me. This treasure, I knew this treasure was going to be important. This is insane. So we play the Skirk Prospector, which was one of the cards they gave me. And now this Skirk is going to allow me to sacrifice a goblin and use this treasure to kick a Bushwhacker, which is the other card that they gave me. And go to combat. Everything gets haste. Swing with everything. It was the card that the Dais gave me. It was the card that the Dais gave me. Like I was like, you know what? The drawing 2 cards is probably not even a downside, but it literally drew Skirk Prospector, Bushwhacker. Like that's if there was ever a more transparent way to show somebody why giving your opponent's cards is bad, it's right here. Because that was insane. Like that's insane. The chances on that are really, really low. But it's nice that all my non-land permanents usually are creatures. So it's like they're gonna flip into something good. GG's opponent. Alright, I'll probably do 2 more before I crash. Let's see what time is it. 1:50, 2 o'clock? Okay. Okay. We can do 2 more. These games are fast. Brawl's fun. Appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot to me. We're Jimmy jamming along. With the Goblin Horde. Yeah, this hand looks great. This part looks like standard. This one first. Okay, they're playing as we're playing as actual control, which is fine. We got General Kreat next turn. Into turn 4, we can play Faced Gallery plus double 1-drop with haste. We'll be pushing a crap ton of damage soon. Basic Island. Basic Swamp. Massacre Worm? They're setting up for Massacre Worm? Triple Swamp tells me that they probably have Massacre Worm. We could have not attacked with the 2-1 if they're trying to draw a dig, but yeah, we kind of just want to push damage, so I think this is fine. Board wipe? Play a clock? Okay. Bitter Triumph killing General Kreat. That's fine. Defaced Gallery. Simulacrum. Diver. All except for the Sear Slicer. Diver doesn't have haste. That's what it is. Okay. $12, but I get the guy back. I have a draw 2 here. And the General Kreat creates guys and deals damage. And the Den is also a thing. Oh my god. River's Rebuke? Come on, bro. Okay. That's fine. Oh, opponent's not ready for this. War Chief. Dynamite Driver. Sear Slicer. Attack for 5. Yeah, War Chief is really good. Being able to give your creatures here, I'll show you War Chief. 3 mana 2/2. Goblin spells cost 1 less, 1 generic less. And goblins, you control haste. It's crazy what you can do when your goblins cost 1 colorless less. It's actually insane. Board wipe. Come on, show me the board wipe. Shouldered. That's got to do something. A non-token of my choice. Ping you. Okay. They're doing cool things, I'll admit. Play a land. We can go General Kreat. Defaced Gallery. Combat. Attack trigger, put them to 6. They block 2 3s. Take 7. I could be crazy. Yep. Good game. Murder? Show me murder. Bail out. Very close. Very close. GG's opponent. Well played. Okay. One more. Someone said that that's the best deck in Brawl, and I don't believe it. Is that the most annoying deck? Probably, but is it the best deck? I don't think so. I mean, you should just play Goblins if you think that deck's annoying. Ooh. But I can understand if you're playing like a mid-range deck or like something fun, and you play against that like 3 times, you're probably gonna hate it, which makes sense. I mean, we got Goblin Ringleader. We can't mulligan this hand. It's got the namesake. I love Goblin Ringleader. This card's this is a 2/2 with haste that sometimes says draw a card stapled to it. It's amazing. Oh, excuse me. Looks like this is artifacts. Well, that's a combo. I haven't done that before. That feels good. I mean, they started their engines, right? Turn 1, they're like, start my engines. Okay. Attack for 4. Deal them damage on ETB. Perpetually loses all abilities, and then it deals damage to it equal to the number of creatures you control. Cool. So, yeah, that makes sense. What I will do is play Goblin Ringleader. It whiff. Well, guess what? I didn't want any of those cards anyways. They're not goblins. I don't even want to see them. The only cards we're trying to draw are goblins. That means they were either lands or like essential cards. Because all of our good cards are goblins. Thirst for knowledge, but you're at 8. What? Okay. Bombardment. Snoot. Crank goes on top. GG's. Well played, opponent. Well, that was pretty damn fast. I think we could do one more. That didn't feel like a game. The last game should be like long and drawn out. I guess the clock game was like that, but let's do one more. I feel like I can do one more. I like Brawl. After playing competitive and playing, at my heart, I'm a D&D player. I'm a EDH player. I'm not a competitive guy. I like the lore. I like the story. So Brawl is more my speed. I'll play the standard grind because my friends are competitive and they like to play RCQs and stuff. And I want to be good. I want to be remembered as I don't want to see. I want to be a good Goblins player. That's all I'm going to say. Opponent goes first. I'm going to mulligan those. Sounds better. Trying to win off of a Blood Moon is not really what we're trying to do. Plus, if we don't draw our third land, we just kind of straight up lose. Let's play Impact Tremors. Start the burn-in. Or Clip the Alpha, sure. Not really that scared of that. I'll take an Oracle of the Alpha. F. I guess I'll take the land. It probably wasn't good, but I just wanted to do it. I thought it would be funny. Bounce. Yeah. So I have 5 mana next turn. Firemind's Vessel's fine. Play my land. Exert Arena. 1, 2, haste. Haste. Combat attack. Next turn I can play my ringleader. And my eyeballs are falling out of my head. I'm so tired. My opponent's trying to figure out what to do with this time walk in their hand, probably. Attacks to scry. I'm tapped out, so I don't have to do anything. Probably just passes with counter magic up. Plays a planeswalker. I mean, if they slam a planeswalker, I'll be pretty happy. Gix's command is fine. I will take this action. 2 death triggers. War Chief into Goblin Tunneler. 3. Sack. The One Ring's fine. I'm gonna go crazy though. Ringleader, draw cards. Alright, just one's fine. Play the Chain Whirler. Pings. Just for the Planeswalker, I'll pass. Kill the War Chief. Split this. Cast this with haste. Oh, I should have sequenced that the other way. That would have been an extra point. Be at 5 right now, but I have this monstrous rage, so I don't think it matters. They take a shock. Good game. Well played, opponent. Well, I will say, General Kreat is just questing around, smacking people on the head with her electrified sword. It's pretty fucking funny. But another adventure of General Kreat successful, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Be back tomorrow around 10:30 with another stream. Have a nice one.